So it didn't even occur to me to tell this story live and online here. But I was talking to a buddy of mine in Warsaw, and he's like, Petey, you got to tell this story. And here's the thing, guys. For all the creators out there, I understand you want to get likes, you want to get followers, you want to get comments. Those things drive the algorithm so that you get in front of more people, right? Here's the thing. If you countenance the bullshit, the BS of these Russian trolls who are there, who are paid to be there for no other purpose than to create division in a society of reasonable people by spouting the most foul, disgusting things in order to drive a wedge between people who believe in things, you contribute to the problem. It's just that simple. I'm increasingly convinced of this, and here's why. Because these cancerous comments I've been purging from, you'll never see them. You'll never see them because I purge them. If a comment is factually inaccurate, if it's victim blaming, right? Oh, Ukraine brought this on themselves. You know, how dare they build a Western style economy and democracy where the people have a decent standard of living and the people at the top can't just steal everything for themselves like we do here in Russia. They brought it on themselves, victim blaming of the abuser to the abused is what that is, just on a national scale. So I purge this nonsense because it's nonsense. And nobody should have to look at it. And then I was thinking about the ads, right? The ads that get run in the Moscow papers and the bulletin board services, Telegram channels for trolls, right? These guys have troll farms set up with thousands of people working for them, guys. This is not an accident. And those voices you hear in the comments, they are not an American from Dallas who was a vet for 10 years, right? And they have a valid perspective on life. Nonsense. It's some POS sitting in St. Petersburg, one of the trolls of Ogolino, who's getting paid 400 rubles a day to post 200 comments a day against Americans and the West. And these termites have been feeding at the foundations of our democratic institutions for a decade at least. And it's time to bring in the pesticide guy. Why can't I think of that? Why can't I think of the name of those people? Who do you call the pesticide guy? Orkin, right. It's time to bring in the Orkin man and spray. So I'm not out here self-promoting. None of this is about me. It's about the struggle of the Ukrainian people and the desperate need that we have in this country for assistance from the West, because these guys are not just fighting for their own existential survival. They are fighting against an enemy that has been at war with us for 20 years in secret. And here's the thing I thought of. And I never thought of it. I never heard anybody mention this. Maybe I'm just ignorant, which I'm ignorant of a lot of things. Please help dispel my ignorance when I'm ignorant. Like chink, how to spell chink in the armor, right? CHINK. Thank you. Anyway, guys, I thought to myself, wait a minute. These guys are supposed to post 200 comments a day. When I delete the comment, do they not get paid for it? And I made a little video about it. 2 days later, this guy is getting real friendly with me in the comments, and he's saying great things. I agree with the things he's saying, right? It's good stuff. And then he private messages me and he says, hey, pal, I'm an American serviceman in Dnipro, and I can tell you what's happening with Wagner. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, here's my WhatsApp. Give me a call. So I called him. 2 seconds on the phone with this guy, and I know he's not an American. And I know he's got nothing to tell me about what's happening with Wagner. But he wants me to know that he's coming for me, that he's going to gut me in the street like the dog I am, that I should get out of Ukraine. I have no business in here talking about Russia, blah, 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 gonna kill me, blah, blah, blah. Phew. I'm like, pal, get in line. Do you know how many people back in the States want to kill me? And my buddy tonight on the phone said to me, wait a minute, Petey, it can't be a coincidence that one day you post a video that says, hey, if you delete the comments, these guys don't get paid. And 2 days later, you're getting death threats, phone calls. There was another one, too, from another phony account, blah, blah. And it occurred to me, you know what, maybe now I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm onto something or not. But it does, but I'm nobody. I got, 1,600 followers on TikTok. I've been on the platform for 3 weeks. I'm nobody. Why would you come after me? Unless I threaten your paycheck. My friends, to all the creators out there, I'm going to encourage you to do the same. All that, we can cut these guys off at the knees. We can make them do twice the work for the same money. And the ruble is crashing down another 10% today. Ha ha, ha ha. That's 40% in the last 3 months. Right? The Russians are watching their savings evaporate as the economy collapses. Right? You want to do this? You want to F around? Come on, find out. Creators everywhere, delete that garbage. Delete it as soon as it happens, right? If it's got to stay up until the next paycheck, delete it as soon as it happens. Delete, delete, delete. You going to take a little hit on your metrics? Yeah, you are. But you know what? Saving Western democracy in the face of this evil autocratic nonsense should be well worth it to us all. Thank you, my friends.